Okay, so welcome back. In this session, we are going to start with Android scroll view. There are two types of scroll view. Either it can be vertical or it can be horizontal. So we're going to have the vertical one first, and we'll see about the horizontal one later on. So in my previous session, we have gone through two things. First, I have taught you how we can add Android analog and digital clock, and then also how to add Android progress bar in an Android application, right? And now in this session, we will learn. I'm going to teach you how we can add Android scroll bar in an Android application. Let's go ahead. First of all, let's learn the basic overview. What's basically scroll view? Scroll view is basically used to scroll the child elements of any particular application, whether you want to move down or move up. We are using scrolling. Even in using the mouse, if you have your mouse with the laptop, you can scroll your page up and down. Same thing in an Android application. If you have to scroll up or down, we use the scroll view. You understand? So in order to check the elements, they can be the child elements or elements, then their sub elements. And Android is going to support vertical scroll view as default scroll view, and vertical scroll view scrolls elements vertically. And Android also uses horizontal scroll view for horizontal scroll view. If you want to scroll the elements or child elements horizontally, you can use horizontal scroll view, but mostly by default, Android is having the the default view, you can say, which is scroll view, or you can say vertical scroll view. So it's used to scroll the child elements of an activity inside scroll view. It supports, or you can say Android supports vertical and, or you can say vertical scroll view as the default view. Android uses horizontal scroll view for horizontal scroll view. If we have to use horizontal scroll view, we are using horizontal scroll view in Android. But in this example, we are going to implementing now the vertical scroll view. So example, let's go ahead and do the steps. What we need to do is first create a new project as always with the name Android vertical scroll view. Modify the file activity main.xml. Modify the file, I guess we don't need to modify it. Main activity.java and run the application. These are the steps. I will just copy this to save my work, and then I'm gonna create my project here, empty activity here next, and I will name this project as Android vertical scroll view and finish. Here we go. We have our project here. This is our structure. These are the directories of our application. So I will first of all close the previous project, which was based on the previous thing which we have gone through. It was progress bar. Yep. So now we'll go to main activity file first of all, and we will change the constraint layout to relative. We don't want the constraint layout. We want it to be the relative one. So relative layout, it's going to change it on both the positions. What happened? Control Z. So relative layout, it's not changing. Should automatically change, but it's not changing. It's not changing, not an issue. We will change it ourselves. So relative layout. That's it. Then first is text view. We will not change the text view. Wrap content, then we'll add the properties to this one, Android text appearance. So text appearance should be question mark, Android attr attrib, and then text appearance medium. So you need to find text appearance medium is here. Text appearance medium, then Android text attribute. So we'll go through vertical scroll view demo. That's it. Then app layout should not be added here. We're gonna remove it. Android layout of this text view. It's gravity, Android layout gravity equals to center horizontal. So for that, we forgot to add Android ID, which is main important thing that we have to add, which is text view. That's it. Then after it, we are going to add layout center horizontal. So Android layout center horizontal, it's set to be true. Then Android layout align parent top. Parent top also set as true, and we don't require these things for now. We just need this. That's it. And after this text view, we are going to use scroll view. Here is the gadget scroll view. Width here should be fill parent. Height here should be wrap content. before it, we should be having Android layout, margin top. It has to be 30 dp, and then Android ID. You can use Android ID everywhere. It's up to you. So you can edit before or after. It's up to you. ScrollView. So inside it, we have to add everything that we want, whatever you want inside it. So that's ScrollView. You do not have to close it like this. You have to add the tag and you have to close it in this way, like we did in HTML also. It's just like a division. Okay, so now we have to add, suppose that, what's the layout of this? We can change the layout of it, which is linear layout. We can use fill parent here and also fill parent here. And then we can use Android orientation. Yep. So Android orientation is, as I've told you, we have to go with vertical one. So that's vertical. And now we are going to add whatever the things you want inside it. Suppose that I want only buttons. So I will go and add some buttons in it. Fill parent and wrap content. I want only Android text in it. It should be, suppose, button first. We'll later on change it. And I will create. Now, without wasting the time, if you have to add more buttons, I will keep on adding more buttons around. As we have to scroll down, I will hopefully be able to create around 5 to 10 buttons, or even more than that. Only what you need to do is you just need to keep on changing the text. Suppose now it was button 1. Here we should be having button 2, button 3, or you can choose any option. Button 4. It's not necessary, you know. So for example, I would say that ACCP. I will say that then in ACCP we have CISE, and then we have HCSE, then we have advanced AHCSE, then we have short-term courses like CCNA, then we have example CCNP, then on this button we have CEH, Java, Android, application, dev, data science, then we have Python, then we have, you can say C programming, then we have ICDL, then we have C Sharp, then we have web. development with then we have ASP.NET MVC, then we have TIA plus and plus plus, then we have I guess these are enough. And you do not have to write any code here, any code here in Java file. So these are the buttons that I have added, and you can now see how I have added. First is the text view. You can say vertical, or you can say aptic other courses. So this text view, aptic other courses, and scroll view is here. This is first button. Inside it, we have the linear layout. These are the buttons. 1, 2, 3. How many buttons I have added? I don't know about these. Or you can keep on adding more buttons if you want. Like I have any other course which I forgot. Like yes, server 2019. Save it and then run your application using the emulator. We have Nexus 5 API 29, and you can see here. This is the application name, aptic other courses. These are the courses. When you scroll down, you can see this is our scroll button on the right hand side. So it will help us to scroll down. Right, so this is how going to scroll it down. You can see at lost, we will have 2019. So this is 2019. So this is just an application with this vertical scroll view. And if you wanted to just show, or if you just wanted to check, if you wanted to add, this is an activity where we have to display the courses, or you can use it for any services also, like aptic other services, or you have a company, you want to create an activity for services. So using the vertical scroll view, you can add that. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, so you can add more services also. These are courses. I have shown them all here. That's how do we add the things in it. Then next is horizontal. If you wanted to add anything horizontally without wasting the time, I'm now going to create a different project for it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to change this here. So text view, wrap content, ID should be text view, true appearance. Yeah, let's say its appearance should be small. And uptake other courses, same center horizontal. Text view, center horizontal, align top true, align center horizontal, gravity is not required. Then let's say I'm going to change it here to horizontal scroll view. Then linear layout, and then save it and run it. No, it's still in this way, horizontally. We have to edit, wait a sec. Text view, ID, text view, okay, wrap content. Here text appearance, say here this, text this, ID this, layout top parent, that colors. Then this linear layout should be before, Control X, and then we have to be like this, horizontal. Linear layout match parent, and it should be now, orientation should not be mentioned here. What we have to do, fill parent. So linear layout width should be match parent, and here it should be match parent also. Linear layout, that's it. And horizontal scroll view, match parent. Horizontal width should be match parent now. Height should be 60 dp. And ID should be, for example, horizontal scroll view. Again, one more linear layout. Wrap content. Wrap content, then Android orientation, it should be horizontal now. Wait a sec. Hello, can you hear me?
Still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So linear layout, inside it, we have to now add all these buttons. Or you can say, I will just Control X here. there are two linear layout tabs that we have to add linear layout. And for buttons, we'll close the layout after this. That's linear layout. So we have two ones. Linear layout, horizontal scroll view. And then after that, we have one more linear layout. So this is text view, linear layout, the first one. Horizontal scroll view, layout here, linear layout, and then the button inside it, save it, and refresh the application. And we will have the output. Yep, here is the layout, or you can say the scroll view that you can have in the horizontal view. You can see, right? Am I correct?
The horizontal version of the first one.
Yeah.
Basically.
So that's the horizontal version of the first one, which was vertically shown to you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I'm gonna save it. And with this, this is enough for today. I hope you have enjoyed this class of today. In the next class, we are going to move to Android image switcher, right? And then we'll move to, what are the next things? Wait a sec. Yep, image slider, views tab layout with frame layout, then search view or search view on toolbar, edit text with text watcher, and so on. We'll go through them one by one. We have time. So is there any question for today's class about this session?
No, no questions. No questions.
Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this class of 2020. And I will see you in the next class on Monday, inshallah, on the same time from 4 to 6. 4 to 7, not 4 to 6, because 4 to 6 was in Ramadan. 4 to 7 on SMW schedule. Okay, then I will bear you a goodbye, or you can say a farewell. I will see you in the next class, inshallah. Okay?
Take care.
Take care, you two, all of you. Take care of yourself. Don't go out. Stay home. Stay safe.